back to my channel, Firewall again. Today we are going to see the important commands uh, of Checkpoint Firewall. These commands, what I am listing, is the continuation of the commands what we already seen with our CLI tool series. So let's begin. Right now I am logging to the security gateway. Let me re-log into the gateway. Okay, let me give the password. And please note, I'll be running all this command from the expert mode. You can try this command from your standard mode as well, but I recommend whichever the advanced commands are there, those need to be run from the expert mode only. So I'm just logging to the expert mode, giving it the password. Alright, let me clear the screen. So let's start with a very new command and very exciting command. Usually this command we don't use anywhere because we have a limited knowledge on these commands. So just imagine the scenario without going into the smart console dashboard. You wanted to check whether the SIC with the gateway is established with your management server. How you can check that? So there is a command called cp underscore conf space SIC and give the state. State is yours for the status and press enter. From here only you able to see the trust is established. There is a different commands and the variations for cpcon command. If you want to see that, just type cp space conf, and if you say SIC and if you just enter, because you need to give the parameter there, but I haven't given the parameters, so it's just suggesting me these are the things you can utilize here. So first command we already run to check the or get the current trusted. So this is done, and there is another command which is this one. So this is entire command. It's stating cpconfig init activation key no restart cpconfig certificate pool. So basically, if you want to initialize your SIC without restarting your gateway, you reset your SIC, you have to use this option cpconfig, and then you have to select option number 5, which is secure internal communication, and then you have to give these details like would you like to reinitialize, yes, are you sure, yes, and then you have to give the activation key and everything. And after that, once you provided all those details, it will reboot your gateway, and then your SIC is available for establishing with the management server. But using this option, uh, let me control C here. It's not happening. Okay, let me see control C. Okay, so it will ask me to generate the session key, retype. Okay, control C is not working. Okay, that is fine. I don't want to reset my SIC for now, so I'm just generating the or duplicating the session. So let me log in again, go to the expert mode. All right, sorry, expert and the password. So I'm just deleting the previous connection, and let's have the new one. So with this command cp space conf sic, this command, you can reset your SIC without restarting your gateway. Okay, so let's type this command for a SIC: cp conf SIC initialization. For that initiation, give the any activation key. I'm just giving ABCD for example. The no restart is the optional part, but I'm just typing it for you guys. No restart, and then give cp underscore conf, then sic cert underscore o. So if I enter here, I will be resetting my SIC. So we don't want to do that right now, but this is for your information. You can reset your SIC without rebooting your gateway. Okay, let me clear the screen. Now next command we all know, which is cpconfig. There are a lot of options here. You can very well aware of cpconfig, I believe, but still I'm just giving you some important options here. License and contract, let's type 1. Let's see what we are seeing. So whatever the license and everything we have, it gives me those details. The recommended way of managing license using smart update, we all know. cpconfig can be used to manage local license only on this machine. So only this machine's license we can manage with the cpconfig. Let's for a sake type option 1. Let's see what we are getting. You want to add or delete license, or E to exit. Okay, I'm just pressing E. I don't want to add or delete, but in case if I say A, let's see what happens. Do you want to add license manually or fetch from file? Let's see, fetch from file. Let's see what happens. Please enter the file name. Okay, I'm just giving any random file name. I don't have this file name, just for the sake for the understanding. File does not exist. Would you like to quit? Okay, just enter. You will be quitting on this. So like that, you have the managed contract thing as well. So if you want to see, I just wanted to show you all those things, because in production environment you won't be able to see. So let's press 2. Import contract information from file, download contract information from user center, fetch confirm information. Let's see what happens if I say 2. Username, password and everything I have to give. So it will go to the checkpoint center. From there it will download a contract file for me. I don't want to do that for now because everything is in place for this lab. Control C, clearing up the screen. Next, in a cpconfig, what we are seeing, SNMP extension. Let's see what it is. The configure SNMP extension. The SNMP daemon enable checkpoint product module to export its status to external network management tools. Would you like to activate checkpoint product SNMP daemons? If I say yes, let's see what happens. Okay. Nothing is getting happen. Would you like to activate? Okay, I think it's got activated in the background. So let me say 11 exit. You have changed the checkpoint product configuration. You need to restart all the checkpoint performing cp start, cp stop in order to activate the changes we have made. Would you like to do it now? I don't want to do it now, so I'm just pressing no. Or let's see what happens. I'm pressing yes, and I'll see you guys after the gateway is rebooted. Back again. Let's see different options again from the cpconfig. So we just enable SNMP extension. If you want to see that, see it's enable. If you want to disable, I don't want to disable it. Okay, let's see the different options there. Disable cluster membership for this gateway. You know, with that you will disable the clustering. Enable checkpoint cluster for bridge active standby. Disable checkpoint secure XL options, and last one is automatic start of checkpoint products. So depending on your situation, you have to use these options. For now, we don't have a need to use this option, so I am not using these options. So I'm just pressing 11 to exit. Let me clear the screen. Let me see what we have now. So next command, we will see those are like cp start and cp stop. So you know guys, if you want to use cp start and stop at the same time, so your process, your gateway will stop the communication, and I mean your gateway will stop the processes whatsoever the things which come when you do the cp stop, and again start without your intervention. So you have to use cp stop, then give the colon, and then cp start. I'm not entering here because I wanted to show you the all other commands as well. And if I do the cp stop and cp start, it will take time to get up. So better if you have a requirement to stop your gateway and start without doing the manual intervention for starting the gateway, you can use this sort of things. Next, let's see, if I wanted to stop all the checkpoint services but keep the policy whichever is there in a kernel active. So the gateway will stop the services, but the policies which are there in a kernel table, those will be keep up. For that you have a command cp stop, then space, give the firewall flag, this is fw flag, and then space dash pro. So using this command you will stop all the checkpoint services but keep policy active in a kernel. Again, I am not pressing enter here because I don't want to stop my services for now, to show you the different commands from here. Next, you have a cp lic print. If you have a valid license and if you want to see the licensing, you have to use this command cp license print. I think with my gateway I don't have a valid license yet because this is a lab environment. It will not show you this license, but for now I'm just pressing enter, so it will not show you anything here because this is live environment. But consider if you are in a production environment and you want to print your whatever the license is available, you can use this command, right? Next, if you have blocked IP addresses in your smart view tracker or a smart log, uh, you know for if you detect some IPs are entering into your network and those are not legitimate IPs and you wanted to block those IPs, you blocked it from the smart view tracker or the smart log, and now you wanted to see those IPs, you have to use this command from the gateway fw tab space t connections space yes. So if you have a IPs block or anything like that, you are able to see. I'm so sorry, I put it a wrong command. This is for the different purpose. The command is fw tab t sam underscore blocked and then underscore IPs. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. If you wanted to see what are the IPs you have blocked using your smart U tracker or a smart log, you can refer this command to seize those IPs. I don't have right now any IPs blocked, that's why it's not showing here. Generally, when we talk about the SAM database, it is gives you those details here, right? And the next command is the one I by mistakenly typed, which is fwtab -t connection -yes. It gives you what are the the connections are on the peak and what are the connection you have right now. Those details, what are the connections available and everything. Those details you can get it from this command fwtab -t connections space yes. Okay, now if you want to see the similar information in hexadecimal format, you can use the command like fwtab space connections space f. Instead of yes, you have to use f, and it will gives you all the connection related details in hexadecimal format. So here you will see what is the current running connections are there, what are their different attributes, and different things. And this is very useful if you want to drill down into the connection and see what's going on with that, right? A lot of options are there. You can use this command and see as per your requirement. Okay, I'm just clearing up the screen now, and I will show you the next command, which is fwtab t fwx underscore location dash app. So this command shows you details with the IP instead of hexadecimal format. Right now we don't have much communication going on, that's why it will not give you the right answer. But I am saying here fwx underscore alloc is not loaded, invalid argument. fwtab space t fwx underscore alloc. Okay, let me see, capital F. Okay, so I'm putting the right command, but maybe this version is not supported with this command, that's why it's not giving me the right output. But if you want to see these things with the IP addresses, you will use this command. Next, if you want to check your license details, you can also use the command like fw check license fw check license fw chcklic. Okay, so fw check lic. Okay, so I think these are the some old commands, and now I believe with the r80.x versions they may be not support because maybe the support is taken out. But initially this command were also useful when we are checking the licenses for the different gateways. All right, Now next command is fwctl get int. Operation failed, not enough argument. Show the current values. If I have to give any valid argument, say 1, fail to get parameters. Anyways, this command is basically shows the current value of your global kernel parameters, but we don't use this command much into the real world, so no worries on that command. Next command, let's see how we can see the IP forwarding with the command fwctl space IP underscore forwarding. Alright, so I don't have that configure IP forwarding, so I'm not able to see that. But if you want, if you have the IP forwarding configured, you can use this command fwctl IP underscore forwarding to see those details, right? Next command fwctl pstat. So pstat gives you your entire details. Let me run this command with the more option, so you will get more details on this. So basically it will give you whatever the memory allocated to you, whatever the kernel memory is allocated to you, what are the virtual memories available, what is a hash memory, what is a system kernel memory, what are the real-time connections, then what is the status of your syncing, fragmentation, everything. So if you wanted to know all these details in a single click, you can use this command. Let me show you again, which is fwctl pstat. Okay, now let's see, if you like to do the log switch of your logs, so you have to use the command fw log switch. The log file has been switched to this. So if you want to switch your log files, you can use the command fw log switch. Right, now let's see the command fw stat -l. So this is a command which you run when you want to list the whatever the policies you have currently installed with respect to your different interfaces, and the total number of the packet accepted with that policy, what are the packet rejected, what are the packet accepted, what are the drops, and what are the logs and everything. So this is very useful command for you, and you will get this sort of output. Okay, and you can use the same command with the different option fwstat -yes. So if you see the difference, it only gives you some limited output. If you want to see at which date which policies got installed, with that you can see with this option. But if you have a long detail, need to have a long details of all the policies and the packets and everything, drops, accept, and logs, you will see use this command. Now let's see, if you want to unload your policy whichever you uploaded. What do you mean by unload? Unload means if you installed a policy and that policy is wrongly got installed and you want to unload that policy, you can use the command fw unload local. So you will unload the policy, right? It is got done, and if you want to check that, you just use the command fw stat. See, nothing is there. Let me clear the screen. The next command is